YouTube, what it do, man? It's your boy Premier back in the video. Today we're gonna be talking about something important, man. The question is, why did I become a trucker and how? You know what I'm saying? So, I moved to Vegas last year, you know what I'm saying, around March. Around this time, you know what I'm saying? And I kind of took that risk. You mean, I was living in Jersey, and Jersey's like, if you know, Jersey is not really a lot of opportunity there. And I just always wanted to try to live on the West Coast, you know what I'm saying? So I made that jump, took that risk, moved to the West Coast, and just said, yo, I gotta figure it out. I got past experience with FedEx delivery driving, so I said, okay, so if I go to Vegas, I can get a delivery job. Landed that delivery job, and it wasn't paying that good. You mean, I was making $700 a week, and I needed more money, man. Like, $700 a week was just not cutting it for me. So I was like, damn, bro, if I've been driving these trucks like this for a while, the big boat trucks, backing into the docks and stuff like that, why not go up a level and get my CDLs and really get that money for real? So, I made my decision, go to trucking school. I was hunting for the best trucking school. I wanted to get paid during training, all that type of stuff. Ran across Hirschbach. Hirschbach, they had a great program. They fly you out to their school, give you 3 meals a day. They pay you for training, all that stuff. I heard good things about Hirschbach. So, decided to go to Hirschbach. The process I went through, though, I'd have a little bumps in the roads when I went to go get my permit. So that was the first step. My DOT physical, easy, got that. You know what I'm saying? Passed my drug test, all of that. Next to it was, getting my permit. So, thinking about Hirschbach, they told me that they don't accept CDLs out of Nevada. So I had to go back to Jersey, you know what I'm saying, fly back and forth, get my license, my driver's license, commercial license out of New Jersey, you know what I'm saying? So, I went back there, had to go back a couple of times because, I had to come back for work and stuff like that because I still was working at FedEx. So I flew out there, right? I signed up, take my permit test. It's an app called CDL Genie, DMV Genie. I recommend that app if you want to study for your CDL. You know what I'm saying? It's an amazing app. They got all knowledge test combinations, air brakes, and general knowledge. That's the 3 sections you need to study for. I half-assed it. I just didn't pay for the test. I didn't pay the $25 to get all the tests to study for. The first time I went in there, I failed. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, like, one of my homies, you know what I'm saying, he paid for the test and he passed for me perfectly. One thing I noticed though, Nevada also makes it a lot easier for you to get your CDL permit. New Jersey, they make everything harder. If y'all don't know, New Jersey makes everything harder, even to start a business. You know what I'm saying? It's even easier out here in Nevada to start a business than Jersey. So, the test was even different in Jersey. So I had to really pay for the test, but in Nevada, I didn't really pay for the test to study. I just went there, a couple questions on my phone, and went there and passed. They let you keep on taking the test a bunch of times. Jersey, you gotta come back, only can do it once a week, you know what I'm saying? So I failed, I had to wait another week, fly back to Vegas, flew back to take it. This time I paid for all the tests, took all the tests on DMV Genie, CDL Genie. Paid the $25 for all the tests, went through all of them, went back, took my test, and I passed, you know what I'm saying? I passed. So after I passed, I sent it to my recruiter. You know what I'm saying? I sent it to my recruiter, and he was like, okay, all right, bet. So when are you ready to fly out? I said, hey, as soon as possible, like, let's go. You know what I'm saying? So he arranged my flight time. I flew out to school, which is a Chicago airport, and then they have a shuttle that picks you up from the airport and drives you to Dubuque, Iowa. You know what I'm saying? So, we got to the school. School was cool. We met the instructors. As soon as you get there, though, they make you take a urine test and a hair test. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not playing no games. I seen a lot of my classmates leave the first 2 days. You just came there for no reason. You know what I mean? And then all that stuff goes into the clearance house. So every time you can apply for a different job or whatever, any trucking job can see if you passed or failed a drug test. So make sure y'all on point with that drug test, man. Y'all gotta stop smoking, stop smoking. This urine, this hair test, it go back time, bro. It go back a lot of time. So, be prepared for that and clean that system out. I would say 100, I would wait, 90 days, 100, what is it, 90 days, 120 days, something like that for that, get out your hair, you feel me? Piss tests are different. That could be out like 30 days, fast. So, we was at the school. I went through the school, passed it. But my advice was, what I learned is, get flashcards. Put all the pre-check, which is, your pre-inspection, all that stuff, put on flashcards, and I would study every day. We were studying in school. When we got back to the hotel, I went outside. They had a truck outside that you could study from. Study at. So I would study the pre-trip outside with my flashcard, bro. I studied that so much, bro. Like, I know that shit the back of my hand, And, I told myself if I get the pre-trip done fast and lock down and learn that shit fast, then all I got to do is worry about is my maneuvers. You know, hit my parallel, my straight backs, my offsets, all that type of stuff. And that's what I did. And then when it came test day, bro, you know, I woke up, you know, so I was playing up Nipsey Hussle, you know what I'm saying? I was getting ready. I mean, I was getting ready playing Nipsey Hussle in the morning. I said, let's go. I ain't coming this far to fail at all. So I went there. You know, they let you do like a couple parallel parks before you go to your test. So I did like 2 of them. Got both of them in there. I was like, oh yeah, we ready. Went to my test, man. I forget what inspection I had. They had a little wheel you spin. It lets you know if you're going to do A inspection, B inspection, or C inspection. I think I got B inspection. Everybody has to do the in-cab inspection, you know, the brake test and all that. But I got B inspection. I did my in-cab, passed that, flying colors, boom. B inspection, passed that, flying colors, boom. Went to my straight back, passed that. Went to my offset, passed that. And then parallel. Parallel was the one that a lot of people failed, man, and a lot of my classmates failed that I was rooting for, man. And hopefully they're doing good now. So, you know, I went to go do my parallel, got it in there, boom, passed that. You know what I'm saying? And then we did a road test, and I passed that, bro. And the instructor was like, yo, real good job. Like, you did everything good. And I was like, yo, that's what I'm talking about. I came there, I saw, I learned, I conquered, and did what I had to do. You know what I mean? So, you know, I had my CDL, flew back home, went to the DMV, showed them my paper, they gave me my permit, and then I had to wait in the mail to get my physical copy. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't have my physical copy in time, so I had to send my temporary paper copy to compliance for Hirschbach so I can go on the road for my OTR training with my trainer. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm doing my own road training. So after you pass school, you come back home. I was home for a week. You know what I'm saying? Then I flew back out again. Well, I didn't fly back out. They actually got me a rental car. And I actually had to drive from Vegas to Idaho to meet my on-the-road trainer. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Harry. You know what I'm saying? Good trainer. I drove the whole time. Sometimes people get horrible trainers and, you know, they might do a team driving thing. They might not let you, sometimes your OTR trainer might not let you get enough training or enough hours because you got to get around 150 driving time. So, you know, I met up with my trainer in Idaho. We left, the first time we left, I stayed in a hotel one night and then I met him, you know, in Idaho, Caldwell, Idaho to be specific. I met him, he picked me up around like 10 p.m. or something like that. And our first load was from Idaho to, I think it was Idaho to Utah. And we left at midnight. It was, my first drive in that truck, man, was straight through fog. I couldn't see nothing. Bro. I was like low-key kind of scared. I'm like, damn, like my first joint, like it's all ice and snow and fog. But, you know, as you go, you start getting comfortable with the weather conditions. I'm actually thankful for that too, because it prepared me. So when y'all see me all in these vlogs in these winter conditions with ice, snow, fog, hail, all that, I was actually, you know, that was getting me prepared for that. You being, especially on the West Coast, up north, like the Northwest, different type weather, bro. That Idaho, that Washington, that Oregon, Utah, like serious. You know what I'm saying? So it was getting me prepared for that. So I was never like really scared. You know what I'm saying? Going through all the conditions by myself on the road. So after I got my hours done, they got me emails saying you're ready for upgrade. So, you know, I told my trainer, I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying? You a good trainer, all that. We drove all the way back to where he lived. I got off the truck, stayed in another hotel. I miss Thanksgiving and Christmas for this trucking shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how dedicated I was. I'm like, I gotta take these sacrifices. You mean? So I miss Thanksgiving and trucking with my family. Thanksgiving and Christmas with my family for trucking, you know what I'm saying? I had to handle my business. After that, you know, they flew me back home, you know what I'm saying, back home to Vegas. And then they told me my truck was ready in Texas. So like I would say a week. They said when I'm ready to go get my truck actually. So I said, you know, I'm gonna be ready in like a couple days, a week or whatever. So then they flew me from Vegas to Texas. That's where the Hirschbach terminal is. One of the terminals, the main ones. And my truck was there. Flew there, got to the airport, got in my truck, and then they gave me my first load. My first load was from Texas to Arizona. And in Arizona, they told me I can go home and get the rest of my stuff, get my dog, and pack my clothes and put everything I need on the truck. I mean, because I couldn't fly with everything, and obviously I had to go get my dog for me, Raya. And yeah, after that, man, I got my dog. And I waited a couple days, and they sent me back on the road, and then I was on the road by myself. You know what I'm saying? And that's how my trucking career started. So, you know, I started in the beginning of November, and then I would say between the middle of December is when I graduated like my school and my on the road training with my trainer, because he wanted to be home before Christmas. So after that, man, I was good. Now after Christmas is when I finally got on the road by myself, and I've been on my road ever since. You know what I mean? I just left Hirschbach recently, like a week ago, and I'm happy, man. It's time to elevate, trying to get better pay, and trying to find better opportunities, which I'm gonna be updating y'all soon on that. So yeah, that's how I became a trucker. You know, I was tired of all these petty jobs, working in warehouses, not getting the money I wanted, and I knew CDL, bro, you can move anywhere in the States and find a job. You know what I'm saying? It's all about that experience you have, and I had my 6 months experience. And if you know, once you get your 6 months experience, it's way more money. Once you get a year experience, it's more money. So y'all be mindful of that. Put that time and put that experience, and you gotta sacrifice things, sacrifice. And I'm gonna let y'all know soon, man. Update on my new trucking job soon. And y'all be safe, man. It's your boy Premier. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram. Premier is gonna be right here. You know what I'm saying? Know what it is, man. Drop some comments in the comment section below, whatever y'all want me to answer. And yeah, man, I'm gonna tap in with y'all. It's love. I'm out.